Buhai. Welcome to Rural Art Connection, the place where your boredom ends and your creativity begins. Today I'm going to do a preview for a game that I'm going to start playing, as well as our top 5 fangirl moments this far this year.
Welcome to Family Gamer TV and everything families need to know about The Sims 4. From what to watch out for to what makes this game so great, here is the ultimate 2-minute guide. The Sims 4 is the latest in an incredibly popular series of life simulation games in which players manage the lives of virtual people called Sims. The world in which these Sims live can be described as realistic-ish, as Sims get jobs and earn money to pay bills and buy things, but can also, for example, die from laughter and then meet and talk to the Grim Reaper. The Sims 4 was developed by series creator Maxis and the Sims Studio. Currently, it's only available for PC, but there should be a Mac version in the future. From EA's digital store Origin, the standard edition of The Sims 4 costs £49.99 or $59.99. The Sims 4 is a game without end. Sims can die from causes both natural and unnatural, but then you can move your attention to their offspring or just head back into Create a Sim. Peggy rates The Sims 4 as only appropriate for those aged 12 or older, with content descriptors for sex, for sexual images and or sexual innuendo, and violence, for non-realistic looking violence towards human characters, which causes minor injury only. The game's rating authority expands on its Peggy rating by pointing out that during Create a Sim you can enlarge breasts, which the player can then zoom in on, and dress your sim in revealing lingerie. The ESRB rates The Sims 4 T for teen, with content descriptors for crude humour, sexual themes, and violence. The description goes into further detail on the sexual content of the game. This action depicts the Sims squirming, giggling, and moaning under the covers until hearts float around the bed. Common Sense Media gives The Sims 4 a suggested age of 13+, stating that there are lots of sexual themes including skimpy outfits, flirting, kissing, but no nudity. They also say that while Sims can get hurt and die through player neglect, it's rare and not gory. An additional concern is the ease with which players can share custom content and associated descriptive text. Because of its mimicry of real life, The Sims 4 has the potential to reflect events from the player's own life, including divorce or the death of a loved one. However, the developers have tried to keep things relatively light. Different people play The Sims for different reasons. Some spend a lot of time in Create a Sim, some prefer to focus their attention on building the perfect house, others like to use their Sims to sell soap opera-type stories. The great thing about the game is how it provides the player with all of these tools and gives them the freedom to make their own fun. Thanks for watching our 2-minute guide to The Sims 4. Let us know what you think of the highs and lows of the game in the comments. And if this is your first Family Gamer TV video, subscribe for more family guides, which we'll be bringing to you soon.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Family Gamer TV for that super awesome preview video for Sims 4, but I want to talk about the Lunar Zodiac Challenge, which is the specific challenge that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to link in the description down below all the details, but this is the particular challenge that I'm going to start off with. While at Phoenix Comic Fest this year, I had the awesome opportunity to meet Mr. Vincent Vena, Cava, who is a renowned horror genre writer, and he works a lot with Mr.CreepyPasta himself. And I totally fangirled out the first time I saw Vincent Vena, Cava and had to take a picture with him. And then Mr. Creepypasta wasn't there, so I had to turn around and come back later to take a picture. And I had to find them another time because when I had them sign my comic that they created, I forgot to take a picture with them because I geeked out so hard I totally forgot. They both were super nice and super kind at Phoenix Comic Fest, and the Creepypasta comic book that they put out is absolutely awesome. Quality is great, price is awesome for what you get. I highly, highly recommend it. And if you get to see them at any point in time, I highly suggest that you should say hello. Next up, we got to meet Team 4-Star, also at Phoenix Comic Fest, and I geeked out. I had to go see them 2-3 times and go watch their panel. They are hilarious. If you don't know Team 4-Star, they do a lot of parody work for specifically what I listen to is or watch the Dragon Ball Z parodies. Absolutely hilarious. I love them to death. I laugh so hard. Next up on the list is the man, the myth, the legend himself, William Shatner. He is amazing. He is so funny. If you don't know who he is, he was in Star Trek, the original series. He also made a lot of cameos in The Twilight Zone, Boston Legal, Better Than Never, TJ Hooker, a lot of series from the 90s and 80s. He was in Miss Congeniality, and he was in even Miss Congeniality 2, Airplane 2, the sequel, and much, much, much more. He was in Dodgeball, tons and tons and tons and tons of movies and TV shows. Just an amazing human being. This is the second time we got to meet him, and he actually talked to me. He turned and looked at me before we took the picture and asked me how long it took me to put my makeup on, and I got to touch him, and you're not allowed to touch him during the pictures, but as you can see in the picture, my hand is totally on his arm, and he was totally chill with it. He was smiling, he was happy, and we didn't get in trouble. My husband was totally jelly afterwards. I was kind of sad that I made him jelly, but I was super excited. Our final major fangirl moment for this year was when my husband and I got to take a picture with Manu Bennett. He is the nicest, most down-to-earth person you could ever take a picture with, I think. My husband was telling him, thanks for making the effort, and he was telling my husband, it's my pleasure, mate, it's my pleasure, no problem. It was amazing. Put his hand around me, we took a picture, totally casual. It was awesome. Some of you might not know the types of films and movies that he has appeared in. The main thing that we know him from is the HBO series Spartacus, but he was also on Arrow. He played an orc in the Hobbit movies. He was in 30 Days of Night, and he was in Death Race 2050, Beta Test, The Marine with John Cena, Xena, Warrior Princess. He was also in that series a long time ago. Brothers in Arms, Going Straight, Tango, Trio, Tales from the South, Street Legal. Like I said, the Hobbit movies, all of the Hobbit movies. He was in there playing the head orc. And yeah, I totally forgot that he was in Xena Warrior Princess many moons ago. But he was super awesome. After my husband and I took pictures with him, we went around the corner to go get our picture printout, and we were basically jumping up and down and giggling because we were so excited and tickled that we got to meet him, because he was so chill. And it was just well worth the money spent. A good time overall. Really nice person to meet. Hey, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below if you're excited to see my new Sims 4 gameplay series, and I'll catch you in the next one.